necklace. Okay, that's cut.
I mean, for the 50 years of hip hop, let the music go.
And let the tape rock to the tape pop.
Yep. Let it roll, let it roll, let it roll.
Hello, and welcome to the new season.
The new season. We just like
of At the Helm with Kelly and Wayne. I am Kelly.
And I am Wayne.
Thank y'all for tuning in. We do understand that it is football night, kickoff.
Maybe, yep.
Not something that I care about, but apparently people care about football. But yeah, it's been a month. It's been a month since we've been with you all.
Yeah.
The last time we were scheduled to go on, had some things going on. Wayne was at work.
Yes.
Couldn't get out of things. A lot. Like I said, life was lifing.
There was a lot going on.
And we couldn't get away.
The writers were on strike.
The writers were on strike. Our writers are still on strike. We're looking, any writers out there? Let us know.
Bring on the writers.
Let us know. We do plan to offer a couple of new things in this new season. We have contacted.
Oh, go ahead.
You're like, this is gonna be good.
This is gonna be good.
We have contacted at least one elected official.
Oh, yeah.
Who has agreed to come on with us, and we'll talk about political action and how important your vote is. So that will be happening. We will have someone on here to talk about relationships, and I think she can talk about relationships between your adult children and yourself, which we definitely would be. That definitely would be something that could be in our wheelhouse. Because listen, these adult children, man, these adult children, like they for real make you want to forget you know them. Let's not even that you share DNA with them. You don't even want to know them sometimes. But we have someone that's going to help us work through those big feelings.
Yes. And figure out, is it our fault?
It ain't my fault.
I mean, maybe
where
did we mess up here?
I already know.
Where did we mess up here?
So we have some things coming down the pike. Again, we appreciate you all tuning in to hear us. I mean, we have a platform. We figure we feel like we have something to say. So we say it here.
And we'll see where it goes.
Let me see where it goes. So, like I said, it's been a month. We're back. We're fresh off vacation.
Yes.
And don't nobody say, didn't y'all just get back from vacation? We did. And we just got back from another vacation. We actually took a 5-day cruise to Bermuda.
Mm-hmm.
We were dodging the hurricanes, Franklin and Adelia.
But we didn't dodge one of them.
We kind of managed to dodge Adelia. We didn't get caught in Adelia, but Adelia was doing her thing like out in the ocean. So we were not able to sail into the ocean, into Adelia. So we ended up having to stay in Bermuda for an extra day. Wah, wah. Wah, wah.
Yeah.
Not really.
Or
Not really.
Or maybe.
Yeah, extra day in Bermuda. Only because, again, the ship couldn't sail. We didn't want to sail out into where the storm was, so we just kind of stayed docked in Bermuda. So we got out a day late, which was fine, free food if you had the beverage package, free drinks for one more day. Free more quality time with the person that you were traveling with. So that's always good.
Mm-hmm.
So I've come to realize that I am not really a water person
At all.
I am an Aries, so that is a fire sign. So that kind of makes sense to me. Like the water, last time on vacation, I told y'all about the snorkeling event that didn't go so well. And so, this time, it was the cruising. And so cruising out was fine. Hey, Melissa, we got to get together. Yes. Hey, Sister Carol. Hey, Tia. Hey, Hattie, who changes her name all the time. But
Hattie Janelle Jenkins.
That's my cousin. So yeah, I was talking about cruising. Water. Fire sign, water, fire. So getting to Bermuda was fine. when we were coming back from Bermuda, we actually had to sail out and we ended up in some rough seas.
Yes.
The captain was coming on saying we there 10 or 15-foot surges, swells, or whatever.
Seas, swells. Mhm.
So on coming back on Sunday, I can hear Riley. I don't know if y'all can hear Riley, but
That's Riley.
Riley's here. She does have a sitter tonight.
Every Thursday.
Her mama is here.
Mhm.
But coming back on Sunday, I felt every wave. So
It was rough.
we left Bermuda at about 11:30. By 1:30, I was in the bed, and that is where I stayed for the rest of Sunday.
Until Monday morning.
Got up for breakfast on Monday.
You go to the comedy show Sunday night.
Yeah, Wayne kept dragging me out, even though I said I don't feel good. But we're on vacation, and I didn't want him to think, if there's things he want to do on the ship, because there's a lot of things to do on the ship. But a couple of times I was like, "Don't worry about me, just leave me." And I was like, "Babe, do you feel bad?" He said, "No, man, that sucks." Oh, I mean, I'm glad you don't feel bad. That's what I said.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he didn't have any issues. I had issues. But Bermuda was nice. We talked about already what was our favorite things to do. You want to back to New York? We'll come back to New York.
Oh, what you said?
We forgot we went to New York. But so one of the things that we did on the Bermuda cruise, we had to go so it was a couples cruise. So there were 36 other couples that was in our group.
We didn't know but one of them.
We knew the couple who was hosting.
That was it.
That was it. So Wayne had a lovely time making new friends. Like that's what he loves to do. That extrovert who likes making new friends.
Yeah.
So okay. I'm trying to. I'm getting. I can't.
It's called
in real time.
It's called Dandelions.
I can't in real time interact with my TikTokers, with my Facebookers. So y'all give me a minute to get out, and then I'll come back. And when it's Wayne's turn to talk,
when is that gonna be?
When it's Wayne's turn to talk.
At 9, when it's over,
then I will catch up. So anyway, we cruised with 36 other couples that were in our group. We did this scavenger hunt. We had to do a scavenger hunt. We should have brought our packs so we can show our things that we got. So Wayne and I were out on the beaches of Bermuda, like we were in the Amazing Race.
Collecting all the items.
So there were like certain things on the items was like find a shell shaped like a heart, find a shell with a hole in it, find a romantic message on the beach,
find a book with the title Love in it,
find a colorful umbrella, which you would think would be easy at the beach, except
not when a hurricane comes.
Idalia is coming. So the beaches, they're shutting down. So the day that we were out there was really pretty, but they were getting ready for maybe the impact. So there were no.
It won't really be.
There were no. It was a beautiful day. We were out there in the. Yeah.
It was cloudy and raining.
Maybe it was you that made it beautiful.
I mean,
those beautiful blue eyes.
Yeah, I mean, it was nice. I was glad to be out there.
Yeah,
it felt like it was a beautiful day. The sun shining.
I felt like it wasn't raining. We bought ponchos and we didn't use them.
But we bought ponchos because it was a beautiful day.
We bought ponchos because
it was a beautiful day.
It was raining earlier.
Okay, go ahead.
So we bought ponchos. I don't even know what I'm saying. So finding a colorful umbrella, and Wayne with his extroverted self got someone who was working on the beach to go into where they were storing the umbrellas.
Bring one out.
To bring it out.
Set it up.
We were all in for this scavenger hunt. There were 35 things on the list to find.
How many we get?
35. Hey, we worked great as a team. So we won. We won the scavenger hunt. And so that prize gave us, I think, a $500 credit on the next cruise. So we're looking at cruising
next week.
I'm like, what are we waiting for? Where we gotta go? Let me know. So it was our first Norwegian cruise, cruising on Norwegian. We've been on several cruises, but never on Norwegian. So we will be going back. So if y'all, want to go, let's take this whole group cruise. Let's take this whole thing. We went on, like I said, it was a Norwegian. So we went. We'll be looking at next year, maybe February, Valentine's Day. So let's make this a group thing.
Or
All
maybe
my
June,
TikTokers, all my
October, somewhere.
Facebookers. Let's just get this together so that we can go on our cruise. So.
Who's down? Who's down?
So we'll let Wayne give y'all a rundown on our New York,
So we
the
went,
New York portion of our vacation.
yeah, so we went to New York on Monday. We left out on Wednesday to the cruise, but we went out. We went Monday to New York a couple of days early. Spent a couple of days in the city, just to kind of hang out. We ended up going to a comedy show that was pretty good. There was one of the people from Saturday Night Live that ended up being the headliner for the comedy show. It
We
was a
didn't know
lady.
her. We still don't know her.
No, she was funny.
She was
Um,
funny. She was the funniest.
But probably definitely the best thing in New York, and maybe one of the top two of the whole vacation, was we went to see Aladdin on Broadway, and it was amazing. It was amazing.
We're Disney buffs anyway. We like most things Disney. So yeah, we were familiar with the Aladdin, the cartoon Aladdin, not the Will Smith Aladdin, which we've seen, but the cartoon people.
Yeah, but it was really good. I mean, the acting, the costumes, the theatrics of all of it. I mean, the genie was amazing. Aladdin was good. It was just, I mean, it was a good show. It was probably one of the top shows, well, I guess when you call Broadway shows, that I've been to. I don't know if it was better than The Lion King, but it was up there. It was good.
So I kept looking and waiting for things to come down the aisle, like how they did at The Lion King. But it was a small. We were at the Amsterdam theater in New York, so it was one of the smaller theaters. So I guess they couldn't. Yeah. And there really were no open aisles. Like it wasn't
not like
how they do at the DPAC and wherever else we saw.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so we got to experience New York, and for those of y'all who are on my Facebook page, you already know how I feel about the food in New York, right? Because listen, it's always somebody saying, "Where can I get good Chinese food? Where can I get a good pizza? Where can I get good bagels? They're so good in New York, and we can't find anything." So I got to do my research, right? I got to do my own research. So we were in New York. We tried all the things that, New Yorkers say is great. We tried
pizza, bagels.
We did the bagels.
Chinese food.
I really was expecting a lot from the Chinese food because New Yorkers be acting like Chinese food around here is nothing. So, and listen, it wasn't even disappointment. It wasn't a disappointment. I'm just expecting, so I know what the Chinese food here tastes like. I know what that tastes like. So if you're saying that it's not the New York caliber, of course I gotta try it in New York. I like Chinese food. Yeah. And I don't think the Chinese food, the place that I go to, everybody got a Chinese food that's near a food line. So the Chinese place that's at my food line is good. I like it. We go there. Mm-hmm. So I'm just expecting like top tier. I'm top tier level with the Chinese food because can't find it. So not that it was a disappointment.
It was good.
It was good, but it was Rainbow Garden or New Rainbow or whatever form of rainbow that you go to for your Chinese food. Mm-hmm. It was good. But please, New Yorkers, stop it. Stop it with this we can't find. Like, don't have me going back to New York just to try Chinese food because no. And the bagels, it was good. But, the bagels I eat here, they're good. So nothing was bad, but nothing was better. Nothing was, I got to hop on a plane and fly to New York to get it.
That was the best I ever had.
Stop it. I'm gonna need you New Yorkers to stop it. Stop it. That's all I'm saying. Cheesecake, pizza, don't play. Now, pizza was good. It was 99 cents. Maybe I went to the wrong place. 99-cent pizza. It was good. It was like, the thin crust. It was good pizza. But Costco got good pizza. If you are in the Raleigh area or anywhere near 27610, Frank's
got some good pizza.
New York, quit playing with Frank's Pizza. Like, stop it. Like, really, stop this. Stop the madness.
Frank's Pizza the next day.
Don't be
just as
around
good.
here sulking. I wish I could find good bagels. I wish. Stop it. Because what we have here is good.
It's good.
So that was the one thing, you know, I'm glad I did my research. So yeah, I don't want to really talk about all the research I did with all the eating because I ate really good on this vacation. I ate good and I was like, I don't know that I made any good choices.
Guess what?
What?
I'm hungry.
Yeah. Of course. That was what I told Wayne, of course. So anyway, New York was good. That was a pizza. So while we were gone, we missed a couple of newsworthy stories, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Couple of indictments.
Couple indictments. Yep. For that number.
We were on the shuttle, and a man had to tell the driver where he was going, and he, you know, like we were in like K91, so this man was in F14 or something. He said F like 45. Like, bro, who says that?
Yeah. All the numbers you could have seen.
Who says that? Who says F? And what was funny was he had a camouflage military backpack. Like it looked like government issued, the brown ones. So if you're a military, you know the F is not, you know what the military F is.
You could have said Alpha Bravo Tango and got on down to the F and know whatever fiasco or whatever the word
whatever it is. But you know F for 45 don't even make sense.
No. Get someone to sit down. Man.
Yeah. So, anywho.
Vacation was good. And then, of course, we missed the tragic news that happened in Jacksonville with the shooter in the city of Jacksonville. So we kind of missed that story. Just another tragedy again. And probably nobody's going to do anything about it. They'll do thoughts and prayers. But as far as, trying to make any legislative guidelines for weapons or anything, nothing will be done again. But again, there are organizations gathering together. The Prophetic Council has made their way to, from Repairs of the Breach, has made their way to Jacksonville to have a press conference. They are doing a march and a rally, I think, on next Saturday.
September 16th.
September 16th.
Which will commemorate the Birmingham Street, the church bombing in Birmingham.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so this is when we talk about, when he's talking about gun control, that's one thing. But the other thing that we have got to get our hands on is the hateful rhetoric that comes out of legislators' mouth, like the governor in Florida.
Yes.
Who is steady making legislation against Black people, who now, based on his law, it would be against the law to talk about what happened to those 3 innocent Black people who were at a Dollar General on a Saturday afternoon or whatever it was, minding their Black business.
Mm-hmm.
It would be against the law to talk about that when he talks about CRT. So we have to be engaged and involved. And they love to engage in culture wars and talk about who's woke. We're woke. And that is not a bad thing. I am woke and I vote. So woke people vote. We need people to again, be engaged, be enraged, get engaged, and take our livelihood serious, because it's serious. So yeah. That's a good question. So Felissa says, why are we not boycotting Florida at this point? Like we should be. And I did see that one of the Greek organizations, I think it was the Alphas, who were going to have their, what is it called? Their convocation. I don't know,
Mhm.
that when they gather together, they were going to go to Florida, and they have pulled out. They will not be taking their money to Florida. And so we need to see a lot more people, a lot more of these organizations who carry a lot of weight and
Yes.
who dump a lot of money wherever they go for these gatherings, that we not take our money to Florida, and that we continue to hold these people accountable. So I don't know. I don't know how we can be in Florida on next Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning when Wayne has to preach revival on Friday night
We need a helicopter.
in Pittsburgh.
Anybody got a helicopter?
I mean, we'll take a helicopter. I was going to say private jet, but helicopter works. We need to be transported from Pittsburgh on Friday night so we can be in Jacksonville, Florida, 10
Saturday
o'clock in the morning, so we can be out in the streets with clergy. And this is what I love to see. I love to see churches and clergy get involved, because these churches who keep saying we just gonna pray for leaders, y'all might as well be holding the guns as well.
Yep.
Thoughts and prayers? No, we don't pray for leaders. We vote for leaders, and then we hold leaders accountable. We vote for elected officials, and then we hold those elected officials accountable.
Yep.
So pastors who are responsible for, people's souls and shepherding people should not just be content with people getting pie in the sky when they die. No, we need tangible things down here. Again, I've said this before. If you're asking people to pay tithes to your church and you're not concerned about them making a living wage or having access to health care, the things that they need now to live, you are practicing theological malpractice. So I love that the clergy in Florida are getting together.
And if you notice that, so all the leaders, all of these people who always want to come with thoughts and prayers when we have these mass shootings, when you have these terrorist racial shootings, it's thoughts and prayers. But if you notice, when all the indictments were coming down for the 19 or 20 people in that administration, that all of them were going to jail, then it was a travesty that the law was trying to do, trying to indict these people for what they did. So there was no thoughts and prayers for them. Now it's we want to do something. Now it's we want to legislate. Now it's I can't believe they're using their political power. They're trying to politicize this, trying to do all of this to charge people with, and that's when they want to use all of their rights and everything that they have.
All of a sudden, the criminal justice system doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work. The criminal justice system doesn't work, and it's no good. But then as soon as something like that happens, then it's thoughts and prayers. We don't want to do anything. We can't do anything. But yeah, then it's totally different. But again, shout out to the clergy that will be there on Saturday. Shout out to all of those who will be, again, standing with the clergy. So it's not just them, but definitely to them that, again, are willing to stand and march and make that noise and to be seen. And that needs to continue, not just there, but everywhere. Again, yeah, someone said a couple of weeks ago, we can't keep preaching heaven to everybody when people are living in hell every day.
Absolutely.
Catching hell every day with all the stuff that goes on. We have to put some legs on all of those words.
To your theology.
And stand for what it stands for. So
right.
So if anyone has a magic carpet, a transporter machine, time machine, one of them DeLoreans like they had on Back to the Future,
we won't tell
helicopter,
anybody.
Jet, anything that if we could potentially leave Pittsburgh Friday evening around 9ish and can be in Jacksonville by 10 and then be back here
10 a.m. So it's doable. It's like a 6-hour drive from Pittsburgh.
Yeah. But then after the rally, we need to be back here
we got to be back in Durham by 10:30.
It's Sunday morning.
So we're talking about a 24-hour period. We're talking about maybe a 36-hour period that we need to be in North Carolina to Jacksonville, back to North Carolina.
Yeah. And if there's any clergy that wants to go, and you're willing to put some miles behind the wheel, let me know and we will go. If we can get 4 or 5 people to share the driving, hit me up. We will get on the road and we will go and stand in Jacksonville. So
there we go.
it's on.
We have put our action items out there. Kind of not, we're not planning to be this heavy. We're going to talk about vacation a little bit.
But hey, I mean,
it's in us. So when it's in you, it just kind of comes out. So
and this you can't ignore it. It keeps getting ignored. I mean, and it needs to be.
Valissa said we're doing too much. That's kind of what we are. Our name needs to be.
Valissa, what you doing Friday night and Saturday morning?
Right, because you young, you could really come drive us.
Yeah,
you could come drive us.
Yes,
I know. Y'all young people stay out and party all night and then go to work the next day. So you could really drive us. So I'm gonna put you down. Right, Valissa.
What shift you want?
Next weekend, we need to leave Pittsboro, North Carolina, September the 15th. Head to Jacksonville, be in Jacksonville by 9 a.m. September the 16th in Jacksonville, Florida. And then we need to be back home so that we can be back at church at 10:30 Sunday morning. It sounds like a stretch, but Valissa, from the people who do too much, I feel like it can be done. I really feel like we could do this. 9/16. 9/16 is the day. Oh, Valissa's your birthday.
Happy birthday. Come spend it with us, Valissa.
And this is going to mark 4 years, Valissa, that you left us. Is it 4? 4 years that you left us?
What better way to
celebrate
happy birthday,
though. Happy birthday.
Then...
So we are going to do, let me get this in right. We're going to do some hip hop trivia. So if you want to get in on the hip hop trivia, hit me up on the, send me a message and we'll send you all a link. We'll bring you on to the video and we're going to do, because we're celebrating 50 years of hip hop.
Yes.
Cannot believe it, but I mean, I guess, who was it? They never thought hip hop would make it this far. Was that
Kool Moe?
Kool Moe, said it?
Yeah. Daha.
That won't Kool Moe. I'm thinking about 2 different songs. There's a country song that goes daha or something like that.
That was big. They said whoever thought hip hop would make it this far.
That was big. So this is the kind of trivia. This is the kind of trivia things that we're gonna do.
Yes.
We're gonna be talking hip hop trivia. So there's a couple of people. Sister Carol said it can happen. And your pastor, he for real. He thinking about riding out on Friday night to be in Jacksonville. You already know. And being back at church on Sunday morning.
I just need
and with a fiery sermon to go along with what he just experienced in the last 24 hours.
Just a few people.
That's it. If we get 2 people that say they want to drive us.
I'll do some driving, but I'm not cut out. I'm too old to drive all night. I just need a few people who can, again, we can share some hours.
Yeah.
We'll provide the transportation.
Yep.
We just need some companionship and some drivership.
So y'all keep that in mind. So is there anybody out here who wants to play hip hop trivia with us?
And those that own it. So when we, the 50 years of hip hop. So I, did a little look in this, a little bit of.
Don't give away none of my hip hop questions, my trivia questions in your little dissertation.
Is it all about music?
It's mostly about music, but it's also question number 1.
Oh,
so
okay. Well,
I mean, you just go ahead. Go ahead.
We answer the question, then I'll bring that in. So, what was So, anyone that's on, what's the first hip hop song you remember, and what is the first one you learned from start to finish? So, the first one you ever remember hearing, and then, what was the first one that you remembered again from start to finish? And I was thinking, there was so many artists that
they couldn't be the first. It couldn't be so many.
Not the first. I'm just thinking, like, as we came up through the years, like I was thinking about who all of the people that I really, really liked. Like Too Short. Too Short he had a couple of albums that was like fire that I wore out tapes.
So are you
and-
answering your question, or you just now we're
No,
not?
I'm just kind of. I was just
Okay,
giving the people
so
time to answer.
let's just kind of. So then, while
Oh.
we're waiting for people to answer, then maybe you can answer. So,
Okay.
what was the first?
The first song that I remembered from beginning to end was the Sugar Hill Gang, Rapid Delight, to the hip, to the hip, to the hip, tip, hopping, you don't stop, rocking to the bang, bang, boogie, step, jump, boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat.
Mhm.
What you hear. So, yeah, that was the verse from the beginning to the end. Knew all the words.
So I think it was. I think it was the first for me too. I remember. Riding in a car with my cousin Angela and Terry, and I remember that song. So I remember that song, and of course it would be the first one that I've learned all the way through. And I was really good, and my family will tell you, I was really good with memorization, like remembering things. Like I was always singing commercials.
You still do that. You're still good at that.
I can remember songs. So I was really good at that. So of course I learned it all the way through. I knew that words all the way through. And of course everybody's verse was about the food. Have you ever went over a friend's house to eat and the food just ain't no good? I mean, the macaroni saga, the peas all mushed, and the chicken tastes like wood.
Mhm. That was it.
So that was who wants to come on? So who wants to come over here and do our trivia? So that was the first song that I remember. I think the first hip hop song though that kind of was like I just learned it, I knew it, but the first hip hop song that was like I was like moving and grooving to was the summer of 1983, like right before my freshman year of high school. And this is like hip hop is 10 years old by now.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember this was the time, the summer when we were latchkey kids. So it was like me and my brothers and sisters in a house by ourselves. We had instructions to clean up and do all the things that your parents tell you to do.
Y'all didn't do it.
Oh, we did it by the time they got home. But the day was spent doing pretty much everything else. And so my mama had a record player. Y'all know those record players that was also the TV, I think, and you could play these records. And they had the album of Planet Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Planet Rock was the jam. So that was my summer of 82, summer before I remember that song. Planet Rock, it's the sure shot. Gotta rock it, don't stop it. You gotta rock it, don't stop.
Mm-hmm.
So Planet Rock was kind of my jam. So what was the first hip hop song that you remember? And what was the first hip hop song that you learned all the way through? And then what was your jam? What were the early hip hop songs? What was your jam?
Curtis Blow, Basketball was definitely a hot one. Houdini was good. Early high school years, I liked Houdini. They were good. That was later on with Too Short, Eric B. and Rakim. I mean, there's just so many.
There's so many.
So
Hip hop was
so
really,
many.
and I think hip hop, like our era, and of course, I know probably all people, everybody says this, but our era of hip hop was really good. Hip hop from about 2005 till now, it's kind of hit or miss. Like there's some that are really good, but there's some that's really bad.
The mumble rappers, I couldn't get into them.
Benita said, Benita Applebaum, you gotta put me on. I remember that. I
Yep.
remember you seem like you might be too young for Anita Applebaum, but I guess if your parents were playing it.
Who's it?
Valissa.
Oh.
Valissa know about Benita. Valissa said the first song she learned was Juicy by Biggie.
Okay.
Is that the one that starts, it was all a dream?
Yep.
I used to read Red Up magazine.
Mm-hmm. That was it. Valissa know the words. Tell it.
Valissa know it. Come on and let's wrap it a little bit, Valissa. But I don't want to be sued by Biggie's camp, so I don't know how much we can sing, how much we can say.
But you can sing all you want to.
I don't know if you can sing because there's certain things like if you sing enough of it, you got to pay them people.
Even if you sing it,
If you sing it,
well, I ain't gonna get all the words right no way, so I'll be able to say.
if you hum the tune, you're gonna end up in somebody's court. So
What if we say that we don't have the rights to this music before we sing it? We're good in.
this is somebody else's music. We just messing it up.
Yeah, we just playing it and messing it up.
We're just messing it up. So nobody wants to come on and play our hip hop trivia. We just gonna have to do it ourselves. We ask the question and see if anybody comes up with the answer.
Yeah, we can see.
Melissa says she don't have money. She don't have money to come on and sing it. We don't either. We don't have no advertisers for this show that can finance that lawsuit.
You don't have to sing all of it. Just hit a few bars.
Okay, you listen to Wayne. He ain't been to nobody law school, so you listen to Wayne. End up
I watched Law and Order a couple times.
So when it says on here on TikTok, it says invite. If I just invite, I guess they can agree or not agree. I don't know. I don't know how that is. And I don't, TikTok is a little strange. I don't know these people, so I don't know what they might come on and say. And then I have to figure out how to kick them off.
Tell them, give us a phone number, tell them send you something, I'll send them a link.
All right. Hattie says she'll play. So Hattie, I'm gonna send you a link. I'm gonna send you the link to
Hattie Janelle Jenkins.
I'm gonna send you the link. I'll get Wayne to send you the link to DM her the link so she can come on. No, you don't have to sing it. These are good. We have questions. You don't sing it might get you extra points if we get somebody that want to go up against you.
Yeah, you can talk.
You can phone a friend.
You can talk.
You can use your lifeline. But these are questions that we just answer. We just ask the question. And Melissa says they're a prize. We might re-gift something for you, Melissa. We'll see. Tell me what you like. I got soaps I can re-gift. Maybe next time we go out to eat,
we might have some spirits from Dominican Republic.
Oh, I do owe you some things from the Dominican Republic.
No, she don't know that she already got it.
Oh yeah. So things that we brought back from the Dominican Republic for our friends. We talked about that, how much trouble that was. If you missed it last time, we talked about how we almost got left in Charlotte because of these spirits from the Dominican Republic that we don't even partake of, that we was bringing back for people.
Hattie, can you text me your email address?
Why can't you just text it to her? You can't text it.
Not from my computer. Unless she got an iPhone.
Put it in the chat. And she can just click on it.
Oh, okay. I can do that.
So that way, anybody who want to come on, click on the link. I don't know. I'm not gonna be able to put it on TikTok. Yes, she did, Melissa. And yes. She has a stash that she has to keep replenished. So
don't say her name.
We're not gonna call her name.
Don't say her name.
But we're gonna see if we can get somebody on. So maybe we'll see.
We need to see if that went to the. I put it in the comments.
So we'll be asking, again, questions just about hip hop. Anybody want to know, who is recognized? Who's recognized as the father of hip hop? What do you mean?
What do I need?
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to make sure I get it in there. But yeah, who is the father of hip hop?
Who is recognized as the father of hip hop? Do we know? And I think Wayne had some information about that. It's back in August of 1973.
Anybody know?
He and his sister were planning a back to school bash in New York City. They sent out a flyer and they had the party. And this is how hip hop was born. So,
and it said he had been doing this for a year or so. He had the turntables, the mixer, and was doing this. But when they did this graduation party, it put him in front of a very large crowd, and that's when it kind of got recognized. But he had been kind of practicing and honing his skills and just doing this for a year or so before. So
in New York, so we know New York, of course, New York, the birthplace of everything great. New York is the birthplace of hip hop. But who is recognized as the father of hip hop? We know the Queen of Soul. We know the King of Pop. We know the Queen of Hip Hop. Who's the Queen of Hip Hop? I might have just threw something out there. I don't know. That's not one of my questions because I don't know the answer. Is it Mary?
Who?
Mary J. Who's the Queen of Hip Hop?
No, it's got to be somebody who was early on in the hip
No,
hop.
it could be somebody who just came in and was just all of that. And then now they became because first of all, women were not really recognized. Women were not part of the hip hop genre until
There's so
like
many.
Salt and Pepper came along.
Queen of hip hop. You got MC Light.
Maybe Queen Latifah.
You got
She
Queen
is the queen.
Latifah. You got Salt and Pepper.
Joyce says Big Daddy Kane. No.
You can see him.
Valissa, you will know the answer to some of these questions. Like Valissa, here's one for you that you'll probably know. I don't know. Like I said about these new people, I have one. What is his name? Okay, so Valissa, maybe you know this one.
Ooh. Go ahead.
I lost it that quick. Valissa, whose name do you have to know in order to be dogs with Tyler the Creator? Whose name do you have to know in order to be dogs with Tyler the Creator? Does anybody know? Who name you gotta know? If you don't know this person's name, then y'all ain't dogs. Who is that person? Tell me. Felissa says she don't know these new kids.
So we did have an answer for the hip hop. Dot said her husband said Clive somebody. So Clive Davis was a music producer, but he was not the founding father.
And he was more R&B, not hip hop. Like he was the one who founded Whitney. He's a Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, so kind of R&B. So hip hop and R&B, we normally hear them together, but for this trivia, we're strictly talking about hip hop.
Yeah, he was definitely an icon in the music.
So we're waiting for Valissa says she has no idea. She don't like Tyler the Creator. I don't know anything about Tyler the Creator, but I happened to be in the car and I heard this from his I heard this part in his song and I was like, that's cute. So anyway, Tyler said if you don't Tyler the Creator said if you don't know his grandmama's name, then we not dogs.
We not dogs. I don't know his grandma's name either.
If you don't know his grandma name, and I was like, I feel that. Like, if you don't know my grandma name, we're not friends.
I'm just gonna call her grandma.
If you don't know my grandma by both her government name and her nickname, what everybody call her, we not cool. So I heard that, Melissa. The rest of the song was trash in my book, but that one line just like made me giggle. But yeah, so we're still waiting to find out who is known as the.
I'm gonna tell it.
Okay.
So again, the party, the brothers, the sisters were having the party. It was DJ Kool Herc.
Anybody know that? Anybody know that? Yes, trash for listen.
Was supposedly, but no, I don't want to say supposedly. He was one of when you start looking up you start looking up hip hop and all of those things, you find his name comes up as being the originator of hip hop. So hip hop kind of started when they took the turntables and the mixer and they would take one song and put it on both turntables and extend the song, extend the beat, because through his DJing, he found out that people like to dance. Most of the song, but there was, how when the song really gets hype at a certain beat.
Mm-hmm.
So what he did, he would put those, the same song on the record. And then of course with the mixer, you mix it over so you keep that beat going. So
Hattie said she said DJ Kool Herc. Did you click on the link so you can come on? You need to come on.
Oh, she did. Yeah. I missed that. But so I do want to say while we're doing that, and I don't know if this is one of your answers.
And I need to let Wayne know, just for time purposes, we have about 10 minutes.
The last time we was on and you were talking, you went on for like 20 minutes over. So
I took executive privilege. I don't think you have that. I don't think you have that.
My executive is more than yours.
Oh, Valissa said, can she get the link? Valissa, are you on Facebook?
Yeah.
Can you find us? I don't know how to send it to you. All right. Okay. So Valissa, she really ain't playing. So we have to move on. So our next question, we're waiting on Hattie to come on.
Yeah, Hattie, can you
or whoever,
text
if
me
whoever
Hattie if
is
you
on
don't see the link?
Facebook,
I need to figure out how to
and if
send
you
it.
can see the link, are you? Did you put it in there?
I put it in the comments on the stream, y'all, but I don't know where they're. I don't know.
Sister Sadie says she thinks Mary J. Blige is the queen of hip hop. I thought so too, but then I thought about
like
Queen
Mary.
Latifah.
But why y'all talking about that?
You and I.
So when we talk about the first recorded hip hop song, it's close between Sugar Hill Gang's Rapper's Delight, but there was also someone, a release of the song King Tim, the Third Personality Jock, that was by Bill Curtis and the Fatback Band. I've never heard that song, but they around the same time, those songs were officially like produced to be official produced records. So they kind of both share some of the title of the first produced hip hop song. And also said that DJ Hurt, a full kind of, he was doing his thing like 5 or 6 years before kind of hip hop became a popular term, a popular house name. So again,
okay.
DJ Hurt.
I just put the link, I think, in there. Somebody click on the link. Let me know it doesn't work. All right, so we won't spend as much time as we did on that. So the next question: who was KRS-One's DJ on Boogie Down Productions' debut release, Criminal Minded? Criminal Minded. You've been okay. I already said we can't sing it.
Maybe Shane want to come on.
MC Lyte. MC Lyte as the queen of hip hop. I don't know. I don't think so. I like MC Lyte, and MC Lyte is one of the only original MCs who's still around. Like you can turn on the BET Awards right now and see MC Lyte. Like she's still doing it. And she also had, of course, one of my favorite songs. I liked Poor Georgie. That was one of my favorites. I'm gonna say not recently, but a few years to find out that there was really like that she sampled that, and a lot of hip hop songs were sampled, but she sampled that song from a song that was actually called Poor Georgie. I don't remember who the white band was that sang it, but
yeah,
I don't know about MC Lyte as the queen. But who has the answer to who was KRS-One's DJ on Boogie Down Productions' debut release, Criminal Minded? Do 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 do. Probably can't sing that either. Anybody guessing? I think. Oh, she said. So I might have put it in wrong. Let me see.
Okay, let me work on that. You go do your thing. I figure out how to do this.
Yeah. Why can't I get it on here? All right. Do we have an answer for who was the DJ? Who was KRS-One's DJ? This is a lot of dead air.
Yeah, it is. So you keep doing that.
I can't see. You have that, and I can't see anybody else's. Somebody said, "Not trying to be rude at all, just curious. You must be the talker between you two." I'm not. I am the introvert of this group. Like opposites attract. He's the extrovert. I'm not really the talker. And I say that every time we come on here, but maybe this is the kind of thing that feeds me. Like I feel safe. I'm at home. I'm with probably my most favorite person in the world. So I feel comfortable. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, Dottie's confused that I'm not the talker. I'm not the talker. Dottie normally, and Valissa says I'm not the talker. So Valissa knows if I'm with people who I like, then yes, I talk. But normally if we walk into a place, I normally seek out the one person that I'm gonna talk to for the rest of the night, and I'm good. And if that one person walks off, I'm good with just being there by myself. But I don't enjoy idle chit chat. Like I'm not gonna talk to you about exactly, Valissa. Like what?
Look at here,
what we talking about?
Look here.
So yeah, Dottie, I know, like I'm not the talker, but on this podcast, this show that we do, it seems like I am.
Yeah.
And this is normally like sometimes typical Wayne. Like normally when I want him to talk, he normally don't talk. Like when I need him to go talk to people, all the time, babe, all the time.
I thought you want me to talk now.
I will, maybe not now because you know.
I mean, I can't get a word.
We can't even really hardly even see your head in this thing now.
I mean, that's
because the way I got the phone set up.
That's the way you take all your pictures. Let's do a selfie and you put you in the center of the picture, and I'm on the edge.
You talking
like this right here?
You saying something?
This what all of our selfies look like until I get in there and straighten them out.
We finally got Hattie on the line.
Hattie. So, how are you doing, Hattie?
Hey, y'all.
Deuces.
All right. Did you know the answer about KRS-One?
She said DJ Smokey.
No, it's not DJ Smokey. The answer to that one is DJ Scott LaRock. Remember that name?
That's right.
DJ Scott LaRock. Mm-hmm. So here's one, Felissa, that I know you probably would know. Everybody should know this one. He's one of my favorites too. I'm not even gonna say. James Todd Smith is a hugely successful rapper. How is he better known? What is he better known as?
LL Cool J.
That's LL Cool J.
Mm-hmm.
And listen, let me tell y'all something. When
what
is it? Is it Mama Said Knock You Out?
Yes.
Like to this day, like if I'm riding in my car today and that song come on,
I get scared.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Like
especially if she's driving.
Oh my gosh. Like I feel every word of it.
Yeah.
I love that. And if we do karaoke, I'm doing LL Cool J.
Oh Lord.
That's my dude.
It's a lot.
So Hattie, you will appreciate this. LL Cool J, I remember being in Anger in a trailer park at my aunt's house. Her husband was a club owner, right? Uncle Ron.
Where you used to babysit it?
I used to babysit the kids at the club.
To tell me. That's a whole nother show.
Wayne
behind the bar.
Yeah, I would be at the club.
I was really babysitting them kids.
Yeah.
In a back room somewhere. Yeah. But Wayne would be out there at the club. Like he clubbing for real. Clubbing. So sometimes I would leave the kids just go see what's happening on the dance floor, right? I would run into Wayne. And Wayne, even then was like, you busy after this? I'm babysitting, bro. Yeah. Like I can't.
Yeah. Anytime I would come up to talk to her, I'm babysitting.
But anyway, LL Cool J takes me back to that trailer park in Anger when he was singing "I Need Love." Like that was that album. Because Ronald Jean played that. Like that was, I don't know, LL was his jam too, I guess. I don't know. But I just remember that whole LL Cool J album. That one. So yeah. So here is so what was I was babysitting, I really was.
She told me.
So Dottie, are you following me? Dottie said you two are great. Stay consistent and you'll have thousands of viewers.
Oh, and Dottie,
you might want to check my numbers.
And Dottie, I want to send you some pictures too, because I have some pictures when we are at events and I'm looking around for her and she done found a chair and went to the corner of the yard, the corner of the room. She done got some earbuds in her ears. There's a whole room of people. We supposed to be socializing. She over here by herself, headphones in her ears, on the phone, looking at it. Like,
listen, I'm not here for the people.
Like the room is empty.
I'm not here for the people. So our next question is, what was Lil Wayne's first album called? Hattie, do you know? Dottie, Velissa?
Any Lil Wayne fan?
Any Lil Wayne fan?
Wayne, the Carter one?
Nope, his first album was called The Block Is Hot.
Oh, that's when he was young. He was like 13.
I was gonna say, was he like 11? I think he was a daddy by 14.
Okay.
Alex, I see you popped on here. We got room for you on here if you want to get in.
Did you get that? Where did you find the link? What did the link finally show up at?
When you send it to me in Messenger?
I sent it to a Messenger on Facebook.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is another one of my favorites. So guess who came up with these questions? This is another one of my favorites. Which group's members included Professor Griff, Terminator X, and Flavor Flav?
Public Enemy.
Public Enemy. Mm-hmm. That was him. You the first one. Yeah, his first solo album, Velissa, but we moved on now. That was on The Block Is Hot. All right.
Hold up. So Jane Bailey said LL Cool J is coming to Raleigh this Sunday. Is that this Sunday? Because we got tickets. I didn't know it was this Sunday.
It is the September the 10th.
That's this Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Lord have mercy.
When
So now we need to go to Jacksonville.
Y'all
Okay.
stay in the streets.
in the streets.
Lord have mercy. We just gonna buy
And it
some.
depends on like whatever side you want to be on. Like you on the church side of the street, you want the on the right side of the street, protesting in the streets. We just take over the streets.
Yeah.
Like so, yeah, we're gonna go to church Sunday, and then we're gonna go see LL Cool J Sunday night.
I know that's right.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
And when he come out there to saying "Mama said knock you out," like I'm gonna need some elbow room because that's my jam.
You're gonna be knucking if you book, ain't you?
Oh yeah, no doubt.
That was gonna be one of my questions too. That was one of the hip hop questions. Like
She do that.
name
too.
a couple of those Nuck If You. So Nuck If You, but there's several songs that come on in my car where you don't want to be in the car with me.
That's one of mine.
Oh, she get woo. And it depends on what station is on. Because if you on Sirius XM and y'all know if you turn on 47 and hit Nuck If You Buck, you get the whole song. So if you catch it on 46,
Yeah, 46 gonna be clean.
and you
47, they coming hard. They knucking on 47. They knucking on 47.
yes, they
But that was gonna be one of my questions, Felicia. And you might know this one because Hattie Mae.
Yeah.
It was name at least two of the cities in Georgia that they call out in that song. And you lived in one of those places.
Ellenwood and Decatur.
Yes. Yep.
Oh.
Ellen would be the hardest. That's what they say. That's what they say in the song.
Okay, next question. Which hip hop group first won the Grammy Award for Album of the Year? Hip hop. Which hip hop group won the
Wu-Tang.
first?
Not Wu-Tang. It was Dre,
Dr. Dre.
Andre 3000, and Big Boy.
Oh, okay. Outkast.
Okay. Yep.
Mhm.
So who was the first rapper to win an Academy Award?
LL Cool J. Ice
No.
Cube. I mean Ice T.
Mm-mm. He's an outlier. Like when Tiger was the hottest golfer, he was the hottest rapper. The world was upside down. The hottest golfer was black. The hottest rapper was white.
The 8th Mile.
Oh, Eminem.
Mhm.
Eminem.
Yep. Alex Flowers. Yes. Outkast. You got that right. Yes. He knew Outkast.
Okay, so I guess we need to give a little bit of time.
How much was Biggest Falls phone bill?
About how much was Biggie Smalls' phone bill? He says it in one of his songs.
In one of his songs.
Phone bill about.
Dang, I don't know.
Melissa, you might know this one.
Yeah, you're the Biggie fan.
Alex, I know Alex knows it. Did he say yet? 'Cause there is a delay. There's a delay over there on Facebook. So about how much is Biggie Smalls' phone bill? Felissa says she know every word to know.
Alex said 400.
Phone bill about 2 G's flat.
Oh yeah.
My accountant handles that.
Yeah.
So his phone bill about 2 G's flat.
I remember the second part.
Mm-hmm.
What hip hop artist made an appearance on an episode of Game of Thrones? I wasn't a big Game of Thrones watcher, but a lot of people was. So
I would have watched that one.
LL Cool J.
Mm-mm.
Nope, not LL Cool J. Is anybody? He hangs out with Martha Stewart.
Oh, Snoop.
I didn't see that episode because I don't watch Game of Thrones, but apparently, like I said, a lot of people like Game of Thrones, and that just kind of came up. So this album, Get Rich or Die Trying, sold 872,000 copies in its first week.
50 Cent.
Whose album was that? 50 Cent. You own it. You was on it, Hattie. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah,
Yep. So Melissa chimed in with 50 Cent. She had that too.
Alex.
Alex know that?
No, he answered a while ago. Another one.
Okay. So what type of art, sometimes done illegally because they love to criminalize
Graffiti.
That was it.
Hattie is
What
on
kind of art became closely associated with the hip hop culture? And it was graffiti. So who are the 2003 Bonnie and Clyde?
Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Yes.
Hattie is on it.
I believe Yeah, she is.
You're going to know this one too. In 1994, Biggie Smalls married this R&B artist.
Faith.
Faith Hill. And you remind me of
Faith
her, by
Evans.
the way.
Faith
Faith Evans. I said Faith Hill. That's a whole nother genre.
Yeah, ain't it? A whole nother.
Okay, so according to Ludacris, in his hit song Southern Hospitality, who stayed doing thugged out things?
Dang, I don't know.
Who stayed doing thugged out things? If you know his record label that he went in with Shaka Zulu, I think. Shaka Zulu, Ludacris, and somebody else. They started a record. What's the name of Ludacris's record label?
Alex said his mama.
His mama stayed doing thugged out things? No. DTP, Disturbing the Peace, is his record label. DTP stayed doing thugged out things.
Yeah.
And so while we got Luda on the question, I just want a quick survey of how many think that Luda is one of the, you don't have to be the best, but one of the top lyrical lyricists.
What?
I mean, I'm just saying.
In the category with who, though?
I'm just saying, like, in
everybody.
the rap game. In the rap game. Because Luda be dropping some stuff that's like.
Maybe because I haven't really listened to him.
Yeah, when you listen, you're like, how did he come? It's like earworms. Like he just. What does he say? Get missing like socks and drawers. And everybody know you put socks in the drawer, you gonna lose one. Like you gonna lose one.
Yeah,
so just saying things like that.
Oh, okay.
And what was the song he said? Who gonna find him? Some old man fishing.
That won't Luda.
That won't Luda.
No.
Oh, that won't Luda.
that was DMX, I think.
Let's talk about a body, won't he?
Yeah,
my mind up in here.
So Alex said he is clever. Yeah, I mean, I just appreciate. There's a lot of songs when I just listen. He just like again, like where he come up with that?
All right, moving right along. This young duo had us jumping and wearing our clothes backwards in the 90s. They were never able to find that kind of success again. They became
Crisscross.
Crisscross, and what was their song?
Jump.
The Mac Daddy make you
jump.
The Daddy make you
jump. Crisscross will make you.
That's it. Okay, now y'all finna get to.
Okay,
y'all
we don't say too much of it. Okay, Marcel Theo Hall released his debut album, Going Off, in 1988.
That's a record.
It featured the hits Vapors and Pickin' Boogers. What is Marcel's stage name? And
my boy, he just passed away.
And tell me two other hit records from that Going Off album.
What's that man's name?
I know Alex. No, this Alex got Jumping Crisscross a while ago too.
So Vapors.
He got the Vapors. God, okay, what's his name?
Tanya MC says Bismarck. She got that.
Hey,
yeah.
Okay, and
Alex got Bismarck.
Melissa, where you at?
So two more Bismarcks.
So what was it? What were two more hits from that album?
Alex said Just a Friend.
Not on that.
Oh, on that album. I'm sorry, Alex. So she's looking for on that album specifically.
On his debut album.
On the debut album, I did say just two of his other songs.
No, on that debut album, Going Off, the Bismarck is a going off. So we know Vapors, they called the Vapors, and Pickin' Boogers was a gross song, but that beat was dope. Okay,
oh, I'm doing another.
So you sing, you giving away the answer.
I'm giving away the answers.
Anybody know that?
Making music with your mouth.
Make the music with your mouth. That was one. And then the other one was
Nobody beats the biz.
Nobody beats the biz.
Alex said he was too young and we too old.
So you see, this was the good music era. This is the good. Throw a little bit of Arabic and Rakim in there.
Oh yeah.
Throw some. So Public Enemy. Even when I was young at 17, 18, Public Enemy was my favorite group. So I guess I always just been that radical. Like I just love Public Enemy. I did. That was my group.
So did you like Too Short?
I like he got a song. What's the song I like?
It was probably some
Blow the Whistle.
Blow the Whistle. Mm-hmm. And he had
that beat on Blow the Whistle.
Yeah, is that an old song? I feel like it was. I don't know. I feel like it was old because it's Too Short, but I feel like it's kind of new too, like from the 2000s.
Because you can play it. I don't care. We're gonna be 98. They gonna play Blow the Whistle, and we're gonna get up out our wheelchairs.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Yeah.
They're gonna do that.
Yeah. Blow the Whistle.
All right, so here's one. This one could get you 35 points. This one could easily get you 35 points, right? This one question. So y'all know Kool Moe Dee from the Wild Wild West?
Yeah. So y'all remember, so we was in high school. This was late 80s when Kool Moe Dee and LL was kind of having their battles. And so, Kool Moe Dee was, what was his song?
He was battling with LL Cool J.
They were going like back and forth. So yeah, one of those,
rap battles.
My Mama Said Knock You Out. That was a song that he came back, and then Kool Moe Dee came back and was like, the
he
song
named
just
all
slipped
those
my
L
mind.
songs that he was describing, and I remember he called them like lethargy, like he was naming all these L words.
Yeah. So they were kind of like, there was a song for this one and a song for that one. But then, yeah. So go ahead with your question. That just made me.
Yeah, I'm like, what are we doing? Why you stop me in the middle of my question like it had something to do with my question?
Because I want to talk.
Okay. Go ahead.
No, you go
ask
ahead.
the question.
Go ahead.
Ask the question.
Go ahead. You ask the question.
So in Wild Wild West, right?
Wild Wild
I
West.
used to live downtown,
129th
Street. Okay, y'all know that song, right?
Where they live.
So in this song, he named his crew. He named a lot of people in this song. How many? And really, there were 35 of them. He named 35 people.
Yeah, but when he named his crew at the end of the song,
35 people in this crew. How many of those 35 people can you name?
I can't. I don't even know. I don't remember the song.
So if it starts like okay, so I know I'm gonna have to give you a few of them to start off when he's saying, I'm talking about Nappy Red, Theo, Tony, and Milton.
Mike Sluggo, and Mike Chili.
So that's already like 10 of them. So
he got me on it.
Know anybody else's name from Kool Moe Dee's crew? Melissa said, I don't even know that song.
Look it up, Melissa. It's a classic.
So now I'm gonna have to sing. I'm gonna have to like take the chance of being sued. Anybody on here know anybody? Let me see if I can do.
Hold on. We're gonna.
Now you know you can't play it.
We gonna own the rights to this.
No, you know you can't play it.
I can't play just a smidge of that.
No.
You're not
said she gonna look it up. She said about 3 Kims. I think Kim. That's a DMX song, ain't it? He said about 3 Kims. Who was it that he was naming them the girls, and he named about 3 Kims? I think that was DMX. Alex said he can't name none at all.
Yeah, and he said he couldn't play no Too Short neither.
What? Or maybe.
Yeah, I mean.
So are we getting ready to play this Kool Moe Dee song? Because I'm gonna sing along with it if we do, and then we gotta get out of here. Yeah, Kim said that was DMX. DMX again. I think we were just so lucky to have so many good hip hop artists. That started, like I said, it started in 73. I was way too young then. Just get to the part. Because you cannot keep playing these people's songs. Kool Moe Dee was one of my favorites too. Okay,
is he still alive?
He is. Probably living in Raleigh, because everybody retired in Raleigh.
Right.
I think one of the Kid or Play, one of them is teaching at Duke right now.
For real?
He teaches like a hip hop class at Duke.
Oh.
Yeah, and Kool Moe Dee, is it Kool Moe Dee or no? Who was the other person that's giving me Curtis Blow?
Oh, I know you're talking about. I can't think of his name.
In the chat earlier.
Big Daddy Kane.
Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah.
He
Kane, I
always,
think,
he
lives
always
in
be
Durham.
around.
But yeah, this is the place. So y'all remember this?
I do.
And don't forget Big Hank.
And we don't want to like this.
Oh yeah.
Eldorado George, way back in the day. They say, yeah. Sunshine, that's my DJ, Easy Lee. I'm from around the way. I'm telling like for real, 35 people. Steve O, Ross and they free Baroni. Toss Kid Hong Kong. We fight with our hands, ain't nobody's a punk. All right, cut. Cuddy.
He named the whole block.
Yeah.
The whole block. That's why he said, don't come around here.
Don't come around here. This is
know.
what we do in the Wild Wild West.
This is what we do. They don't fight. They don't use guns. Valissa, this y'all reckon. Valissa, so you see how hype I got with Kobe? You don't want to see me when LL Cool J is on, okay? You don't want to see me.
We don't have room in
You
here.
don't want to see me when they play Mama Said Like to Knock You Out. Concert on Sunday. Wayne will be embarrassed. He is going to be embarrassed.
I'm a video.
Who's coming with him?
It don't even matter. I don't remember because it keeps changing.
Because it was supposed to have been in like July or something. We were supposed to already have went, but they moved it.
I don't remember. Like we didn't even remember that it was Sunday.
And for all
we got so much going on.
And for all of the church folks, we will be going to see Kirk Franklin in October. So
we like to have balance.
We will get our salvation.
We like to have balance.
For those who think we're gonna lose it at the LL concert, we will get it back when Kirk comes to town. For those who think. But yes, gotta have a balance.
I'm looking to see who's on this LL.
Alex said we need to have a boom bap day. I'm not sure what that is, but
what's a boom bap day? I'm down with it.
We're down with it. What's a boom bap day, Alex? We would definitely have one.
We will have one. Alex, I think we're going to see you this weekend because we're going to see Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Ooh, where they going to be?
Well, it's not the real Earth, Wind, and Fire. I don't think. I think it's a cover band that's doing Earth, Wind. They're going to be in Fuquay, so probably definitely not the
89 hip hop. We can do that. I got some on. So do we need so what is this? Yeah, we need to do this. A boom bap day. It's like a kickback, get together, cookout party.
Oh, while we're talking about this, so October is coming up. Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I don't normally get involved in those things. I did last year, like with the rally. But this year I'm thinking about hosting a comedy show. And the proceeds will go towards the Poor People's Campaign. So I'm kind of tying in the breast cancer awareness, and the Poor People's Campaign, because there are women who don't have access to healthcare, who can't go and get mammograms, or if they, have been diagnosed with breast cancer, they don't have access to the doctors that will, that can provide the care that they need. Mm-hmm. I am grateful to be coming up on almost 10 years. Next year will be 10 years cancer-free for me. I had amazing doctors. I had good health insurance. I want every woman who has to hear that diagnosis to be able to get the care that they need so that they don't have to worry about anything but getting well. You should not have to, in the richest country in the world, not have access to things that will keep you alive, like medicine, basic things. So I'm going to be putting together, I know nothing about putting together a comedy show, but
we're gonna do it.
We're gonna do it. It'll be sometime in October. We don't have a date yet. I kind of have an idea for a venue. We don't have that yet. But when we post this, we need for y'all to purchase tickets. They're gonna be, reasonable, maybe $10, because I don't even know a comic. I don't know who's gonna be. It might be Wayne. He may be the feature. I don't know. He don't know yet. But we will be putting that together. So again, for October, for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we have, we do have another podcast this month. So we'll have hopefully more information by then that we can talk about it. But I would love for you all to support that project. If you know somebody who's funny who wants to be a comic, who can do
Tim. Oh,
huh?
well, I didn't know what you said. So who can do what? Be fun?
Comedy.
Oh, for like
Yeah.
10 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes,
10 minutes is a long time.
5 minutes, 7 minutes, 2 minutes.
So we'll give you a set.
Go up and tell one good joke.
Yep. Wayne is probably gonna be the MC. But anyway, stay tuned for more details about that. That's what we have coming up. Oh, and
Yeah, James, Eric B and Rakim are definitely on that list of up there top hip hop artists. So someone asked where the LL Cool J show is. It is in Raleigh. Is it the PNC Arena? It's at the PNC Arena. And Kirk Franklin is October the 10th. I think someone asked when. I don't know if they were asking about Kirk. He's on the 10th of October.
So this says featuring the Roots.
Ooh,
I
I love the Roots.
Yeah, I don't. I guess they knew that we would come for LL Cool J because I'm having a hard time finding who else is going to be on there. But I think it changes like every city. It changes because I guess he can do that.
The Roots. If you love Earth, Wind, and Fire,
Mm-hmm. Oh,
you will love
DJ.
the Roots. They play live. They play like they have a band.
Oh, okay.
You ever know who the Roots are? Questlove.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Questlove just won Emmy when Will slapped Chris. Then he won an Oscar that night. Questlove did. I was like, see, we don't even know. You know, a lot of things was going on, but it got overshadowed by somebody getting slapped. But yeah, I do know Questlove.
Cool.
And the Roots. I probably know that probably should have been one of the hip hop songs, hip hop trivia. All right, so I did have one more. I think I had one more. Cardi B's major label debut single made her the first solo female rapper to have a #1 hit since Lauryn Hill's 1998 doo-wop.
Lauryn Hill is that girl.
She is. What was the title of that Cardi B song?
I don't remember.
It's got a color.
This was the one that made me get a little ratchet too.
It's got a color in it.
If I see you and I don't speak, that means y'all know what it means. Yeah, I mean, and
What's the name of it? I don't remember.
When she was talking about her Louboutins, these is red bottom, these is bloody shoes.
Mm-hmm.
That what's the name? What's the name of that song? I know you know this one, Alyssa. What is the name of that Cardi B song that made her the first solo female rapper to have a #1 hit since?
I don't remember the name of it.
Tanya is in the hip hop game too.
I see you, Tanya.
Bodak Yellow. Ding ding ding
Tanya,
ding ding.
you might be one of them people I'm talking about from New York. You might be one of them people. I have never heard you say I can't find no good whatever outside of New York. But sis, talk to me. Let me know. I know I was not. I won't tripping on y'all's Chinese food and y'all's bagels and y'all's pizza. But I'm gonna need y'all to stop. Like, stop it. Stop it. Stop it and come on down here to Raleigh and find good all of those things.
Go to Frank's Pizza.
I love me some Frank's. I get me a medium like every other week.
Frank's been consistent since the 90s, right? Frank's ain't let us down since the 90s.
Tanya says she from the Bronx.
Frank's be closed on Martin Luther King Day. Frank's hired, people from the community in his, I like a lot of things about Frank's.
And he got good pizza.
But his pizza is bar none. And these people from New York need to stop it. Stop saying when you come here, you can't find no good whatever, because it's here. But I'm not finna get back on there. I'm not getting back on that.
So Alex said he think Big Daddy Kane and Sadat X may be on the LL tour. So that'd be cool.
We just saw Big Daddy Kane in somebody's play.
Oh, that was one y'all.
He sung Ain't No Half Stepping. What play was we went to see him in Raleigh? It was, one of these, I don't want to say it was a low budget play, but it was a low budget play. I don't even remember the name of it.
So Alex, Frank's is a pizza joint on New Bern Avenue. It's called Frank's Pizza.
It's bomb.
Google Frank's.
Yeah, it's good.
If you want, it is worth the drive. It's worth the drive from Fuquay, Alex, from Fuquay to Raleigh is
Mhm.
worth the drive.
And get you enough where you have some left over, because it's almost better the next day than it is the first day.
Yes, I agree.
I have went and got Frank's Pizza just so I could eat it the next day.
But if you can walk out the store and take a slice out the box right then,
It's
Why
good.
that
It's
cheese
good.
is sliding off.
It's good.
Good gracious.
I ate a piece on the way, but I specifically got extra so I could eat it the next day.
I always get a medium. For me,
Not sharing. Not
Mary,
sharing.
come on, I don't dance now. I make money move.
Okay.
Go.
That's my mama talking about. I don't dance now. I make money moves. Wait a minute. Now. Wait a minute. I'm gonna need you and Miley to relax, y'all. Come off of that. Whatever station Miley got y'all listening to.
Just say this, and Frank's has been great since the 80s. One of
Okay.
her favorite lunch spots to eat.
it opened in the 71, didn't it?
I'm saying since I've been old enough to drive myself,
Queen Latifah and Jada.
because we would go to the Blue Whale, because that was the hangout. What y'all know about the Blue Whale in Raleigh by Raleigh
Car
Peaks?
wash.
The car wash on Newburgh. Just go hang out, because that's where the boys was at. Wiping down their ride. Yeah, so since I could drive myself and go to Frank's, so I believe you that Frank's, you said they opened in the 70s. I believe Frank's.
Yeah, we used to actually walk over there like Fridays, and get like slices, and had them but some change. But yeah, we would just walk up there. We would walk up there like a group of us on Fridays just to eat Frank's pizza.
Yeah. Kim says, I've never had pizza better than Frank's, no matter the city. That's what's up. I have not had pizza better than Frank's.
Frank's got the.
All right. It's time for us to get off of here.
I'm gonna make sure we didn't miss
Any
no question.
announcements from you? I made mine.
So Alec did make a comment a while ago about let's do this. So Alec, I just wanted to confirm, let's do this, the Boom Bap Party or the comedy show that Kelly was talking about.
And
or
we don't
both,
have to choose.
or both. Because you can get on the committee.
So the Roots, DJ Jazzy Jeff, DJ Z Trip. I don't know who that is.
Jazzy Jeff gonna be on there?
He of course by himself.
Is Phil gonna throw him out the
and One City,
Out the
Queen
door.
Latifah was there. One City, Rakim was there. Wish I could have seen that.
maybe Raleigh will be that sis.
One City, Bone Thugs and Harmony was there.
Mm.
Ice-T, MC Light. Any of them can come through on Sunday.
Yes, Alex said both. We down, Alex. We will get together. So I went to a rap fest in Greensboro Coliseum back in the 80s. I don't know when it was. Late 80s, early 90s. I don't know when it was. But like Biz Markie was there, MC Light was there, Queen Latifah was there, MC Hammer was there, Oaktown 357 was there.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, it was they had like 10 artists and it was fire. I mean, it was good. It was a good concert. They threw down.
Yeah, I went to a concert with Jodeci, Craig Mack, Mary J. Blige, Biggie Smalls. It was when everybody was drugged out though, so
That was
So-
what?
everybody was drugged
Did
out.
people line
Like-
up? Did people line up to hear Biggie Small speak?
Like people, yeah. But like, and we were in Greensboro. The place was packed. I just remember Mary J. Blige. I am so glad Mary J. Blige got her life together. I just remember her sitting on the stage, like dangling her legs and telling us, "I am effed up." Is what she said. Like this was when her and Jodeci was having. They think like that show was a mess. It was a mess. Like, and nobody sober. Nobody. Ain't nobody on this tour sober. Okay. Yep. So, anywho, I guess we gotta go before we get sued for real. Because now I'm out here slandering people. Allegedly, reportedly, everybody was drugged out.
Allegedly
Reportedly, people was drugged out.
from my seat,
But
y'all
listen,
act
that's
like
all I'm saying. Allegedly, reportedly.
from my seat, y'all act like y'all was. Hold on, let me go ahead and play out this song. Let me go and play out it.
The views, thoughts, and opinions expressed by guests on At
Oh,
the Helm
not that one.
podcast belong solely to them The views,
This
thoughts,
one.
and opinions expressed by the host of At the Helm podcast belong solely to them and not necessarily their church, family, employer, or each other.
Thank you, Aubrey, for the disclaimer.
Thank you, Aubrey, for the disclaimer.
Oh my goodness, she sounds just like Nikki.
That was Aubrey.
We have to play our disclaimer every now and then.
Okay, babe, we have to go.
Okay. All right. So we will be back in 2 weeks. Join us again. Thank you, Hattie Mae. No, not Hattie Mae, not Hattie.
What did I win?
We'll send it to you.
What did we say? We were gonna give you some lotion, some body wash.
We're gonna give
We're
you
gonna get you a gift certificate to Frank's for
Frank,
your
that's what I
medium
would get ready to
pizza.
say. We're
For
gonna
your
give you
medium pizzas just for you.
a gift
I will
certificate
take it.
to Frank's. Yeah.
Yeah, but listen, you clearly need to be on Facebook. I know y'all young people think Facebook for the old people, but come on over here and join us so we can bring you on to this to the camera.
Yeah. Yep.
It's fun over here in Facebook land.
Yes, Tanya, you're gonna have to try Frank's next time you're down.
Melissa, I got you your participation prize. Kim, I need to get you because you just came on, jumped right in. You didn't even know what we was doing. Just started answering stuff. That's what's up.
Who is it?
Kim, who said about 3 Kims.
Oh, so many Kim. All right, so we are getting ready again. Thank you, Miss Hattie, for coming to join us this evening, hanging out with us for a little while with your hip hop knowledge. Alex, we are going to get together on the Boom Bap Bop and on the this comedy show. We're going to put all this together. And everyone who joined us this evening, we appreciate you coming to hang out with us. We'll be back in 2 weeks. And again, if there's any drivers, anybody who wants to ride, anybody who can put a few hours in behind the wheel, next Friday, let me know and we can make our way down to Jacksonville,
Florida, not
Florida.
North Carolina.
Yeah, Jacksonville, Florida, to stand with the Prophetic Council from Repairs of the Breach, local people in Jacksonville, pastors in Jacksonville, people who are sick and tired in Jacksonville of the stuff that's going on, who are willing to stand. So again, reach out. We just need a few people who are willing to put some hours behind the wheel, and we will drive to Jacksonville and do a turnaround and come on back. I think we can be in Jacksonville in about 6 hours. I've done it before.
All right.
Yeah.
Is that the Panhandle?
Are
Is it
you-
a little further than the Panhandle?
I don't know what about. I just know it's right. It's about an hour over the line. That's all
Is
I
that what
know.
they call it? The
don't know.
the thing that
Hattie, you
like that
still
and
about
forth?
halfway between here and there?
No, she's here.
Oh, I was gonna say we stop by and pick up.
I'm in Raleigh.
She close to Frank's.
All right. All right. All right, you done?
Yeah, I closed out the show about 20 minutes ago. So you go ahead and close it out.
We ain't gonna make it.
Okay.
We ain't gonna make it.
I mean, it's 30 years now, so what we gonna do? What you think you might do?
Oh, this
After
show
30
ain't gonna
years.
make it.
Oh, okay. The
I'ma
show.
have my own
I mean,
show.
the show we can cancel the show.
Can't do
But
that.
welcome back. This is
Yep, this is
new
us.
season.
Dottie. Thank you,
New season.
Dottie, for clarifying everything. So you were right. On your all right. We out. Thank you again, Hattie. We'll holler
And
at
when
y'all.
you do try to talk, I'll be so tired. Like,
Yeah.
bruh, stop talking.
Exactly.
Stop talking so much. Peace out. Bye, Hattie.
Bye. We'll see y'all.
So listen, this is real married life. Like, this is what we do. So TikTok gets a few extra minutes. This is what we're gonna have to do. TikTok